Hey, and we're live. Hi, it's Janice Thompson from jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Hi Jacqueline, hi Deborah, hi Steph. In you come, anyone who's hanging out. I believe everyone's finished watching. I believe Strictly's finished, so my friends in the UK might join me. Hey Heather, hey Kathleen, in you come. And Kerry, my goodness, a lot of people coming in. I hope I'm not going to disappoint because I'm just in one of those moods. I'm just going to go for something really simple. Just make probably about 6 cards from one sheet of stamping. So, and I've gone bright. I've gone bright. We need a bit of bright, don't we? Hi Valerie, how are you? A long time no see. So yeah, just guys, have a wee chat together in the sidelines there, as I call it, or the gallery, in the gallery. Hi Alison, you all settled into your new house, got your craft room set up? So I am here because I need to be here, I need to stamp, I need to be at my craft table, because yeah, that's what I've come for, Valerie, and there are certain C words not allowed in here tonight. So it's about just, I'm here to be grateful. So let's be grateful. We can stamp because, well, we can stamp. So I've got bright colours out. I'm kind of know sort of what I want to do. I'll show you where I am. So I realised that in the new year, going to have to communicate with people by snail mail to cheer them up. So I'm getting ready for the year. A vodka and Diet Coke with munchies. That sounds perfect, Steph. But I've been chilling since about 4 o'clock this afternoon. I've done nothing. So last night I was in need of a bit of stamping too, and I did a full sheet of stamping with these colours. So I used Bumblebee, Bermuda Bay and Old Olive, and I love it. So I'm making get well cards, miss you cards and thank you cards, which I'm going to need loads of. So I just thought, done with Christmas crafting. So I've got done with stuff retiring from the winter mini. I've been trying stuff out from the new catalogue that's coming out. I don't want to torment people too much showing them things. Unless you want to sign up, of course you can have them now, and if you're a demonstrator, of course you can have them now, but that's not for everyone. So I've gone to the annual catalogue and I'm going to start pulling out things over the next week. What have I written on there? Oh, things that I've not to forget. Okay. Whenever something comes in my head, I'll just write it on the nearest piece of paper to me. Yeah, Jacqueline, you're eating your breakfast and you're coming you're in summer, I guess. Yeah. So I'm not sure I've got this. I'm using my big phone and it's not really got my whole work surface. Oh, wrong way, Janice, wrong way. Sorry if I'm making you feel a bit dizzy. Amazing, 15 people in on a Saturday evening in the UK, although you aren't all from the UK, but hey, anyway, I'm going to blether tonight, that's how it's going to be, incessant blether. Right, so I'm going to get my huge block out, my F block. Hi Shirley. And I'm just going to stamp. Now, when I did this one, I feel that I used the big stamp too close together, so I'm going to space it out a bit this time so I can have more of the little weeny flowers. Okay? So, but we'll get this down first. You're on your second morning cuppa, Kerry. Oh, hi Anthony, in you come. My goodness. Don't forget, guys, to leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't do it on the way in, please do it on the way out. Okay, So you can see I've made a lot of use of this stamp. I must have been using it with our gorgeous Magenta Madness. But tonight, Matthew, I'm going to use... And did you notice I'm stamping on very vanilla? Some of you might appreciate the reason for that. But it's good. It's good. It's good to ring the changes. So I have out crushed curry, pumpkin pie, flirty flamingo, and granny apple green. So better get. So we've got 2 brights. Pardon me. And pumpkin pie is from Regal's. And so is crushed curry. And crushed curry hasn't been out of that rack in a while, so who knows, who knows. So I'm going to be quite predictable and use flirty flamingo. Thank you very much, Anthony. Hello, Minda. Oh, from Honolulu, in you come. I'm assuming it's nice weather in Honolulu today. This is like global Saturday. This must be a good time. Don't usually get so many people coming right away like this. Right, so I've inked up and let's stamp and see what oh, hi Esther, in you come. In you come. I can see we all have exciting Saturday evenings in the UK, don't we? Well, it is exciting now, you've got company. So I'm just thumping it down. This will be a non-stamping lesson, I should think. All right, sorry Esther, I'm a bit hyper tonight. Right, everybody. Come away in, everybody, and come and sit by the fire. Who wants to take everybody's coats? Who's making the hot chocolate tonight? Probably would be better with a bit of a hot toddy tonight. Oh, you've got rain. 80 degrees. Is that 80 degrees Fahrenheit though? So what do we do? Take about 32 off that. 50. Okay. Still hot. Right, so I'm going to pop this in a slightly, but I'm going to leave some bigger spaces because maybe take that one up there a bit actually. Didn't leave myself much room for leaves on my other one. You'll stay near your fan, Kerry, fair enough. We should have a corner for the cold people and a corner for the hot people. Yeah. It wasn't that cold actually in Scotland today. It was quite mild today, or this morning. Yeah, I love my big block. Good to get it out. Yep. It's heavy though. I'd usually drop it instead of stamp with it, but hey. Right, so let's go. Wee bit space there. You too can have a block like this. It's available in your Stampin' Up catalogue. Wow, there we go. That'll be enough for the big stamp. My wee hands struggle with it actually. I'm doing a sort of a one sheet wonder, not as amazing as Artful Stampin' Ruth does. I'm just doing simples. Simples. Simples is me. And then I'm going to put some leaves in with Granny Apple Green. Put the card out the way for making up. What we got in here? This time we'll leave. On that one I used this bigger leaf, but I think I'm going to try the littler one. Always options, always options. Oh, look at this. Look what I have here. A clean chamois. Never been sullied with ink. But I'm going to clean this one before I end up dropping something on it. Not bad, eh? Should have stamped off onto paper a couple of times, but nah, it's me. A brand new chamois. How long will it be till I clean off tuxedo black with it though? That's the problem. I always forget. You're right, Anthony, it is the most beautiful thing. Right, let's get this leaf out. We can have a little block for this one. I've gone from a big block to a little block. That'll be quite hard to say. Big blocks, little blocks. Big blocks, little blocks. I like a wee tongue twister. Oh, you can't put your crafty stuff away. Just tidy up, but you can't, no, you can't put it away. Just stamp for yourself, not for anyone else. Just for you. I have machine washed it, yep. What are you saying, Steph? You've got no choice. I need to invest in a book. All right, you've got too many. Oh, well. Don't think you can have too many stamp sets. Is that a thing? Ross? Who's Ross? Did I say Ross? What did I say, Esther? Oh, Ross is my nephew. And that was to remind me to sort his Christmas gift. I don't expect he'll watch. He's 18. But his mum might. And his niece might. Just adding a wee bit of green in here. I'm only here for the chatter tonight. Don't know if you'll learn anything, but maybe just inspire you. Yeah, I just realised and answered you, Esther. As I say, problem is I write things down. Now I did write my whole Christmas list. Who needed to get gifts and who I needed money for and who needed to be a gift and what have you. But I can't find where I wrote it. I wrote it in a notebook. But that's the problem when you're a stationery addict and not very organised. You just write things in whatever notebook comes to hand and then you haven't got a clue. It looked, I can remember it looked quite organised. I'm going to use yellow for the middle of the flowers. Oh, I told you I hadn't had this out for a while. Oh well, let's see what happens. I think the ink, it's like it crystallises a wee bit on the surface sometimes. Should have had it out before now. Yeah, it's in a notebook somehow, somewhere. But Anthony, the issue is I am a stationery addict and I probably have about 50 notebooks on the go at any one time. Hi, Monica. I generally just wash my chamois out by hand, just as I'm needing it usually. If it's looking a bit grotty, I wash it out by hand, and I use at the bathroom sink using the sort of antibacterial soap that I've got there, which I don't think is a bad idea. So just with that big stamp, you're covering your paper pretty quick. Right, all my flowers have got a middle of some kind. We've got a few leaves showing around, and then I'm going to fill up some space with some little flowers. Who knows what else I might do, I don't know yet. I'm just going to stamp and then cut it up. I actually came in my craft room originally to tidy up, but that prospect didn't appeal. I chucked a few things away and then thought, nah, I'm going to stamp. I know it's easy, isn't it, Shirley? Just throw the ink at the paper, really. Steph is the most organised person I know. She keeps trying to organise me, but I say good luck to you, honey. I don't think that's a possibility. Let's get some wee pumpkin pie flowers in here somewhere. I don't know. Then we'll give them some middles. Middle for today. I'm actually going to give them green middles, I think. What do you think you turned? I know. I've got so many actual things that I need to do, and then I just do something completely different. But it's so, but you know, as I always say, you only live once, and somehow it all happens. I don't know if what leaves what I'm doing here. Does anybody else know what I'm doing? Another that's the littlest block, isn't it? I honestly think, Steph, if you came here to my house, you would be ill. I mean, really ill with your OCD. I don't really think you could cope with me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do tidy up and I do like tidy, but I'm just not capable of keeping it. I would say my craft room, it's a bit like a stuffed cushion that's been stuffed too tight, and whenever you open a wee bit it all comes bursting out. Well, that'll be good, Heather. I will try to catch you, but I think, you know, your daytime tends to be my middle of the night, so I'm not sure. Right, so I'm actually, I don't know if I just want to, I think I want a wee bit more crushed curry in it. I've got a little leaf. I'm being a lazy Scottish speaker, a little. Yeah, Kerry, I'm just playing, really. Let's have a few wee yellow leaves. It's this fantasy picture anyway, isn't it? Oh, why did I go in green? Oh, that wasn't meant to be. Let's close the green so I don't do that again. What are you having for supper, Heather? What is for supper in your house? We had an amazing stir fry. Did a big chicken stir fry. It was good. That's a sort of, that stamp was a mixture between, I haven't cleaned that very well. Where's my chamois? So I showed you my chamois and then I used my microfiber cloth. Oh yeah, I would, if someone that wants to tidy, I'm not offended if someone comes to my house and wants to tidy me up. I just say on you go. And like you say, I'll make a cup. Quite happy. I did have a friend that was like that. I just gave her a cloth and off she went. She was quite happy. Well, I've still got her as a friend, I think. You can try. The problem is, Anthony, I call it my craft room, but the truth is it's half of our bedroom. I live in a very, very small wee house. So I'm not sure if it's a bedroom that doubles as a craft room or a craft room that doubles as a bedroom. I'm just adding a bit of yellow foliage. I was tempted to use Night of Navy here, but I've been good and given you a rest. That's what you call casual stamping. Yeah, that's what I say, yep. Very grateful. Just don't expect the same in return. Well, I must stamp again on a Saturday night. There's more people here than I usually get on a weekday afternoon. It's finding a time that suits. Right, I think I'm done with that. I think we'll just chop it up and then decide what else they need added. We will be putting sentiments on, and we might even bring in a new stamp set. Shall I clean the stamp with my chamois? What do you think? Be a good idea, wouldn't it? Clean them and put them away. Watch this, Steph. Look. That one goes there. Hi, Karen. You caught up with Strictly? Thank you, darling. Thank you, Coffee Man. You want me to put some more dots? That's Ruth's job, isn't it? No. Pop this away. You want dots? I don't know. I didn't want to bring in any more stamp sets. The sentiments are going on the cards, and then we can always add things on the card, but I'm trying to impress Steph by cleaning my stamps and putting them away. Yeah, I'm actually content with the stamping as it is, to be honest with you. So I'll keep this out because I'm going to use the sentiments from it. Quite like the typeface of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 4 square cards and 2 A6 cards. That's the plan, all right? So we'll decide, individually we'll work them out. I've done this for a long time, but there'll be nothing trimmed off this, all right? So I'm not paying that much attention to my pattern. I'm just slicing it up the middle at 10.5 centimetres. So whatever size of paper that you use, cut it up the middle at halfway, and whatever that width is, cut a square of that width. So they're 10.5, 10.5, and this little bit, we'll measure that and make a mat for it. And then we'll go here. .5, and we just decide what they need as we go along. 10.5, and that little bit we'll measure, and it will be the same. It'll be the same as that one for size. So we'll have 2 that size and 4 this size. So we're going to make some quite big cards. So for the card bases, we will have some. We'll maybe mix it up a bit. I'll do them one at a time, and I'll show you what I do to make a card base. Is for a square card base, I do it at 14.5 centimetres. So I just cut my whole sheet at 14.5. Now this is because I'm lazy, okay? But if you want to know a lazy way to make a square card without having to take the arm out of your trimmer, because if I take it out then I've got all this other crafty stuff in the way there, so much as it's a great trimmer for having its arm, I would need to tidy up even more to use it. So then I fold that back against itself, make sure it's straight, and then I just come in here oops, there you go, and I'll just cut that there at 14.5, and there you have a square base card. And of course I'll use these bits later, much later. So we'll have a crushed curry card base as well. No idea how it'll all look, so I think we need, do you know what, Anthony, we need bright colours in our life just now. Really, if you live in the UK, December is the darkest night, the days are short, and I go to work in the dark, and when I finished work it's dark. Right, so that's 2. So here's another. I don't think will I use green? Oh, we'll just, yeah, we'll give it a good mix up, won't we? We'll take a green one. What's the other colour? Orange. So we'll have 4. So that, let's save time, because this trimmer is pretty clever. So take 2 sheets, make sure they're butted together. See that bit there? That's good for butting your card to make sure it's all together. 14.5. Obviously you do, you know, if your card's a different size, use it different. Yeah, I had put my Christmas stamps away, and then I needed to make some tags this morning when I was doing wrapping up Christmas things. I was short of a few tags that were suitable for the to go with the wrapping. So just butt them together. We'll try this scoring here. It does score through 2 layers quite well, so it does. And then we'll trim. So we'll show you, we'll get the square cards made up, and then we'll have a look at the other one too. Righty. So that's the bases, and then I need some contrasts. Yep, definitely bright. Cheer us up. Make us think of warmer climes. I always think these look quite Mediterranean. I was going to do the 4 colours, and why did that happen? Oh well. They'll all have pumpkin pie. What do you call them? So this time I need a square that's 10.9 centimetres for matting my 10.5 centimetre square onto. So I'm just going to chop that right up there. I'll get 2 from this. Yeah, but Night of Navy is a neutral, so it can be used as with any colour. You choose your colours and add a neutral, of which Night of Navy is. I know some people find that a bit strange, but it is, and it works with any colour. It's my favourite colour. Right. Oh, we'll have 2 granny apple green layers. I'm not even thinking about it. It doesn't matter because these colours all work together. Oh, that's a fab combination, but seriously, Night of Navy goes with absolutely anything. There you go. 10.9, chop it up there. One. Okay, I wouldn't worry about it, Anthony. It'll probably come back again the next time they have a colour refresh. It'll appear again. It is a nice colour. Right, so I've got 4 mats, 4 cards, 4 pictures. I could put this trimmer away for a wee while. I put it in the place it goes, where it lives. Righty. Glue. You witness this. Look, I am opening a new glue. Dumbo. I'm being very rash. So now the way I go now is I'll put them all onto a mat. I'm not going to consider what works, what doesn't. I'm just going to stick them all onto a mat. So that way I'm going to get my cards pretty quick. One. Oops. Yes, Kerry, I have a little wee bitty glue in the bottom of one, but I have it in the other room. I was using it to repair something earlier on today. I don't know about you guys, but when you're wrapping Christmas presents and things, I use gift bags for a lot of the children's things because, well, they don't really care how things are wrapped. So I use gift bags and I recycle them. I'd wrapped a gift up for a little boy, and it must be a bag from last year or maybe even the year before, and the side seam came apart, so it was Dumbo to the rescue. And then I forgot to bring it back through. Oh yes, but I was like wanting quite a lot of stuff done in a hurry today, so yeah, so it happened quicker because I had gift bags. Oh, do you, Anthony? Well, why say don't use it? If it's your favourite colour, use it for goodness sake. I do remember at one point looking on my YouTube channel thing, and it gives you all the videos that you've done. You can see them all in a row with their picture, and almost every project, I think it was last year, it's all in a row, were all blue. Everything had blue in it. If it wasn't Night of Navy, it was Seaside Spray. Or, yeah, just use whatever you want. Right, so these are now going to go onto a card base, and then we'll decide whether it's what its sentiment is. Yeah, I'll stamp straight onto the card for the sentiment. And of course it can go wrong. The only thing I need to decide at this point is what angle that's going at. So orange and pink. Oh, well, do I like it? Do I not? I'm not even thinking, do you know, because you could spend more time worrying about what goes with what, and I know that my colours will work fine. I've got glue on it already, very good. Yeah, just... yeah, a lot of people have, there's quite a few people in here I know that Magenta Madness is their favourite. Look, there's me getting glued up already. There's a card waiting to get... Maybe I'd be better bringing in my silicone sheet. That would maybe... Oh, I've got two, look. Why don't I use them? Look at this. When you're talking about Magenta Madness, look what it did to my silicone sheet. You can actually see through it now. It's really good. These colours make me think of Mediterranean holidays. Can't decide. Oh, I'm the luckiest person in the world. I just came back from holiday before the first lockdown, Anthony. I was in Arizona in February. Right, so, yeah. Don't know what way that's going to go. Shall we do it that way? Yeah, that's a bit controversial to do it that way. So this is a fun way to just increase your stash of cards so that when there's a need you've got one to grab. Or you could make this up, tie it up, you know, put the envelopes with it, tie it up with pretty ribbon and gift them to a friend so they've got things to reach for to send out. If you've got someone that likes bright and colourful like you. I'm going to put that way. Just eyeball it and get it as close to centre as you can. Of course you could have done some, I could have done some tone on tone stamping in the background, but I'm sticking with simple. And these are really quite simple, aren't they? Well, I'll leave those two just now in case I kind of run over time. So we'll finish these ones off first. Let's put the lid on the glue before it ends up everywhere. Yeah, that sounds bliss, Steph. Right, we'll just take them one at a time and decide what sentiment it's going to get. This one needs a long one, I think. I'm going to go for, could be happy birthday, couldn't it? What about happy birthday in here? I'll do the happy birthday, I think with the granny apple green. Catherine, in you come. In you come. How are you? Right, where I did have my little, dropped my box for my blocks. I had it so I could just reach it. Now I'm whirling about the room on my chair. Right, this one I think is good for doing sentiments. I know that do you know what? Simples works. Right, I tried to make it straight, but it's as squint as anything. So, or as my Yorkshire friends say, it's on wonk. Now, I did have something lying on my desk that would have worked here, but, oh, it's hidden under here. Right, so I was playing around because I did do, from one of the new sets, I put a dragonfly on. So what do you think? Do you think we could make, you know, a dragonfly or two for these ones? But I've got these two that I had stamped onto vellum, and if you stamp on vellum you need to leave it to dry, but if I could find my dragonfly punch we could use these. Oh look, just at my hand, how fantastic. So this comes from a new stamp set that's coming out in January called Dragonfly Garden. And there are 2 dragonflies in, and I've used that one for these ones. And that one was this one. That was just stamped onto Whisper White, and I've used a bit of Wink Castello on it. Who doesn't like a dragonfly? So we'll punch these 2 out. I have no idea how long I've been on for. Amazing, 25 people watching just now. I hope I get 25 thumbs ups. Not that I'm greedy or anything, but it does help us to come up in the search. And look, dinky little one there. This punch is fab. So this is a bundle, the punch with the 2 dragonflies. Oh, Catherine, it's worth a try. Going to be planning it soon. Yeah, it might be a hint, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. Been a bit busy, so yeah, I will be having, I think, but you know, if you want to put special requests in, yeah, there are some people watching tonight who buy my kits, so I would invite you to send me a message if there is something that you would be interested in being January kit, because I will be from the new catalogue, the new January to June mini catalogue. I will be designing a kit. I just decided I would get Christmas Day out of the way and do all the sort of stuff that entails, and then I will be starting to design. So yeah, you know, if this one floats your boat, then I could do that one. There's so many in the next catalogue. So although I did use Old Olive for this, it's okay. So where's my bone folder? What I'll do with the wee dragonflies is bend them up at the side of their body there. And what I did with the other one was I took my snips and I just took the division on the wings just a wee, I just cut another wee V just to make them a bit more movable. What's that word? Kinetic or something like that. So and just curve them a little. like vellum because it holds its shape quite well. So then just, you could use a glue dot or just a little bit of Tombow will do. Just get it all, Heather. Just get your boyfriend to, or hubby, I can't remember. Anyway, get your partner to buy them all for you. Right, and then I think we'll just have this one coming down on top of that flower there. What do you think?